Okay, it is open. Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Thank you. I don't mind identifying myself. My name is Jeannie Henry. I just have two questions. The first one is, based on what you said, you're going to be sharing DTE's letter from Matt Wagner and Grady Nance, correct? With the trustees, with the board, township board? Great. Could I also ask that you put that on the website? I think every township resident should read that letter. It's very, very revealing. Because just as when you watch television and you see a pharmaceutical company sell a medicine like Cialis or Viagra or hair lash growth, this is snake oil stuff. And it's very revealing. If you read it a second time, you'll find out.
What letter are we talking about? I'm sorry.
The letter that Lisa read.
Oh, this one
It's
right
like
here?
3 or 4 pages.
What's it
Yeah,
on the
please put
website?
that, I ask you please to put that on the website. Because if you read that carefully, all it would take is a second reading. I caught it the first time, read it a second time. And you will find that a lot of the information they mention is actually revealing their own admissions of concerns that other members of the public have, which this body doesn't seem to recognize. So I do urge you to make that a public record, because that's very important information.
Okay, ma'am, on that part right there, I don't believe the planning board should put it on the website
Why not?
until, wait, let me explain. I got explanations. Until the planning board has reviewed it. Because we might completely disagree with it, and we wouldn't want, the people, tell the people to go on the on the township website.
Right.
If the planning board completely disagrees with it, or parts of it that we do not agree with.
It's correspondence, just like any other correspondence is made
No,
public record.
this is question, no, this is not, this is questions that were specifically asked by the planning board, and DTE specifically answered. So I believe that once the review board has looked at it, that we then if they want to, we
After
can
we
put it on.
approve of the minutes from next month,
After
then we
you've
can
been
list it on
approved.
there.
After you've been
You
approved.
added this as an agenda item under correspondence. Any correspondence that comes is available
Then it's
as
listed
public
on the
record.
website with the minutes.
Excuse
for the
Excuse me, as
agenda.
the township clerk, it's a public record. It was read tonight. It is
As
now a public
correspondence.
record, and I need a copy of it tonight because anybody here, anybody can FOIA that as of this tonight.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a public
right,
record.
well, that's not the
So
point.
it can go on the website because it's a public record.
It's very important for people to read. And all of you to read it a second time, because it's very revealing. And I really think that you should read this. Let me get to my second point so I don't go over my time. please.
Well, in the point, I agree with you. It is very important.
Yes,
But that's why I would
it's
like.
correspondence. Everyone should be able to see it.
Well, you can change it after you read it.
You can't make a decision whether the correspondence is right or wrong.
No, but I would like to review it before we put it on the website. That's all. I'm not
You
saying
just
I'm
read
gonna-
it to us. It's public record already. Lisa just read it to us. That made it public record. The minute that came out of anyone's mouth in this body, that's public documentation. Everybody has to have access to it. That's just the way it is. But I think it's important I'm urging this body to reread that letter, please, because there is a lot of very telling detail in there. My second point, please, briefly, and I will let someone else have a chance, is that our new chair was rather disparaging of a number of points that if you reread that letter from DTE, you might start to second guess yourself, because a lot of the points that you were disparaging of what wildlife are in this area, you said you've been here since 1972, part-time at least?
75, ma'am.
Well, thereabouts, mid-70s, thank you. This wildlife has been here for a long time and
Yes,
resurging in the past, 15 years, and we're very pleased about that. But there was a tone, I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman, to what you were saying that was disparaging, and I really am sorry about that, because yes, indeed, you were right, there was a lot of work put into this ordinance. A lot of work and a lot of thought. And I would like to think that there will be a little bit more interest and actual research into the wildlife and actual reading of a paid consultant from DTE, who is indeed a paid consultant from DTE. They're wildlife people. You're challenging the World Health Organization and the Wildlife Federation, who've been saying for years that we have to preserve eagles and such, which we do have here, sir. Please think carefully before you question those things and nitpick what was in that report. And I hope to God that you don't nitpick those same kind of concerns about people. Because your tone about wildlife makes me concerned about what you think about the people who may be affected here. I will stop at that
I
point.
thank you for your comments.
Good job.
Is there any other comments?